Hi, this is Mark Noble with Bywater Solutions, and I wanted to talk to you today about some of the new features we have to manually group records and ungroup records. So we're going to look at Aspen Discovery today, and to group and ungroup records, you do need to be logged in as an administrator. So I'm going to do that real quick. And the administrator account needs to have either OPAC admin or cataloging permissions. So now that we're logged in with that permission, I'm going to search for Grisham, and we'll see all of the books that he's written. To find duplicates or records that weren't grouped together more easily, I'm going to sort these records by title. And we see most of these are grouped properly, but we get a few where, like, Cloud Library has changed, and instead of being the appeal, it's appeal, the. So to group those with the rest of the editions, the book, the ebook, the large print, we're going to just click this Group With button, which appears only if you have cataloging or OPAC admin permissions. And when we do that, we're going to get a pop-up that says what we're grouping. So this lets us group one work with another work. And we click the button on the record that we want to group to another work. So we select the primary work. So we're going to pick Appeal, John Grisham, which is the first result, and it does show you all of the different ones that you could group with by number. So it shows you the actual result number, and you can pick that. So we'll select the first one and click Group. So now that we've grouped it, you don't have to do anything else. So you group it and it's going to reindex. And this will take kind of between 1 and 5 minutes, depending on the index speed currently. So it should be really quick. Let's go down and see if there's any other ones as well. So there's the Associate, Bleachers, Brethren. So here we've got one where it was cataloged as the Brethren CD. And we just want that to be on the Brethren work. So let's group that up as well. So we'll group that with number 5. See if there's any others on this page that we want to group. So here's another one, Confession, so this is something Cloud Library is doing where they're changing the order. So let's group that with number 12. And that looks, here's another one. So, and if you're not sure which one you want to group, you can always click on those and see. So here, this is Fetching Raymond with the full subtitle. So it's got a story from the Ford County collection. We're going to group that with the one that doesn't have the full subtitle, just because the subtitle is really the series information. So let's group those together. Now, the other thing to note when you do click Group With, so here the firm and the firm, but this one's the DVD, and these are the books and ebooks. So when we do click Group With, here, it's not going to list the other firm because it's a movie rather than a book. And we don't want to group the movies with books because they are substantially different works. Let's refresh now and see if we've had our grouping work. So here we can see, going back up to the top, we have the appeal, and those are grouped separately. And it may take a couple of indexes just for everything to look proper, but here we've got the Brethren, and we've got 2 different audios. So one of these is the Brethren. Let's see if we can see which one that is. So there was the Brethren, and the second one here should be the Brethren CD. So those are grouped together now, and it just makes that more compact, makes the search results more compact. Other things to note, so when we go into the Brethren and look at the staff view for the grouped work, so down here in the staff view, we get some more information. So we now see alternate titles and authors. So it's saying, hey, if you see something that's the Brethren CD with an author, Grisham John, that is the same work has this one that's just the brethren. Ungrouping records, so if for some reason we didn't want to group that, you can go into the staff view for the individual work and click on ungroup, and that will remove the grouping for an individual record. So that happens a lot with, for example, movies that are remade by the same studio. It can group two records, and you may or may not want those to be grouped. But if there's a remake with new actors, that kind of thing, you may not want them to group. So that's the information I have today about how to group and ungroup records. I hope this has been useful information for you, and look forward to seeing all of the groupings that you're doing in Aspen Discovery. Thanks.